live support. I know you've been waiting all week for this show. Well, you don't have to wait any longer. Get excited. This time, this is exciting. We're actually going to be helping people resolve their computer problems. We may help you resolve your computer problems. So give us a call, 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Or you can head over to our Facebook or YouTube video. Either go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes. Go to YouTube. YouTube channel is kind of new, and we don't have as many likes over there, but get over there and you can watch the show there as well. Or you can head to our website at fasterpc.com. We have links to both our Facebook page and our YouTube channel where you can watch this show in its entirety. And you know what? If you're driving down the road, you're doing other things, you're not able to watch right now, you'll be able to watch the show in its entirety at your convenience after the show is over. So, but if you have a computer question, if you have a computer problem, if something's not working, now is your chance to get your problem solved for free. Give us a call, 772-340-1590, and let's see whether we can help you on this show resolve your computer problem. Also, we do have technicians that are standing by in the shop ready to resolve computer problems. And we'll be there today until 2, but you don't have to wait until then. Remember, computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back. We're ready to answer your computer and technical questions, ready to help you resolve your computer and technical questions as well. So give us a call, 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590 if you want to be a part of today's show. And hey, I'm going out to share the show on our social media pages. If you're in a place where you can do that, you may want to just check that out and see if you can share it so that your friends can, you don't want to hold all this information to yourself. You want to share it. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I just encourage you to go ahead and do that yourself. And we're one of the things that we did talk about last week. I'll reiterate a little bit in case you missed that last week. But one of the things that we did talk about was we actually talked about how you can stream March Madness. And some people said, hey, what is March Madness? Well, March Madness is the college basketball championship series. And it starts out with 68 teams. There's a men's side and a women's side. And what happens is, the teams play. There's single elimination. The 68 goes down to 34, and then keeps dropping down until it gets to the final four, and then the winners of that go on to the championship. And it's called March Madness, even though it streams or continues on in to April. I think it ends April the 8th. But if you want to watch this, of course, if you have cable TV, you can watch it. Not a problem. What you need is to be able to watch ESPN if you want to watch the women's side, ESPN and ESPN Plus for the women's side. Also, ESPN, CBS, TBS, TNT, and True TV for the men's side. So we talked last week, how would you watch this if you didn't have cable TV? And I know some of you out there listening don't have cable TV, and some of you do have cable TV, and you're paying for it, and you're saying, this we're paying a lot of money for this. Is there a less expensive way to do this? And in most cases, there is a less expensive way to do this, and there are ways that you can actually stream March Madness. If you're a fan and you want to do that, you can actually stream it, and it doesn't cost a huge amount of money. So some of the ways to stream it, first of all, you could get what I would call a cable TV replacement. So this would be YouTube TV, which is not YouTube, it's YouTube TV. So it's actually a package. There's over 100 different channels on it. It costs $72.99 a month plus taxes. Comes out to over $80 a month. There's also Sling TV, although Sling TV does not have CBS. So some of the games are on CBS, and you would either need to pick up CBS through an antenna, or you would need to be able to get CBS another way, either through Paramount Plus, Showtime. There's also Hulu Live TV that would do it, and so those are the ways. And there's DirecTV Now, which is an AT&T company, but that's their streaming service, DirecTV Now, and you're able through those to actually watch the March Madness, the complete, whether you want to watch the men's or the women's, you'll be able to do that. Now, if you don't, and by the way, all of those have trials, so you could sign up for a trial, and then you can see whether that's something that you like. You could cancel the trial after you're done watching. You could even, if some of the trials might only be a week, so if you're going to watch the entire thing, you may need to either, if you don't want to pay anything, you could try all of them, I guess, 1 week at a time, or you could actually pay for a month's worth of service. And if you like it, you could continue. Of course, if you do have cable TV, you probably will find that it's less expensive, and you could cut the cable portion of your bill out. You do with streaming television, you do have to have internet. So you either have to have internet provided by Comcast or AT&T or someone. Some of our customers that are in areas that can't readily get Comcast or AT&T or a fast speed with either of those. We do have some people that are using satellite internet, and we even have some people that are using Elon Musk's satellite internet company. And a lot of the rockets that we see going up are sending up satellites for that service. But there are ways that you can watch this without getting a cable TV replacement, and you can do that actually with a combination. If you want to watch the women's side, you would need to subscribe to an ESPN package. So ESPN is now owned by Disney, and Disney has packages that will stream all of ESPN. They have another package that streams all of Disney. They have another package that streams Disney plus ESPN. They have yet another package that streams Disney plus ESPN plus Hulu's archived shows, because they own Hulu now as well. And then there's Hulu plus Live TV, which has everything that Disney has to offer. So that's for the women's side. You need something that can watch ESPN. You cannot get ESPN without some sort of subscription. So you can, on the men's side, some of the games will be on CBS. Other games will be on TNT, and let me see, TBS and True TV. So True TV is a streaming platform. So you can sign up. You have to watch the men's side. You have to sign up for a combination. And CBS has Paramount, but you can't just get the Paramount. You have to get Paramount plus Showtime. It's the more expensive Paramount, because the Paramount includes live NFL games, but no other live TV. So, if you want to watch it live, you have to get Paramount plus Showtime. And then also you can either subscribe to HBO, has a HBO Max, which is $9.99. There's also True TV, which is $9.99. You could subscribe to either of those two, not both of them, one of those two, because each of them they do include the other shows or the other networks that you need to watch this. Of course, you could also, with a good good antenna, you could pick up CBS, and if you're in our normal radio listening area, I know we have people listening from other parts of the country, North Carolina, Las Vegas, Nevada, and some other places. But if you're in our radio listening area, most of our listeners, if you have a high quality long range antenna that is either in your attic or preferably mounted outside, preferably even on a 20-foot pole, getting it up above a lot of the trees, you should be able to get CBS on your digital antenna, and of course that is free, and that would save you $12 out of that plan. So, but the men's side, if you did subscribe to CBS Paramount's Plus, Showtime plus HBO Max or True TV, that would cost you $22 a month, and they do have trials for each of those, and hopefully that can help you be able to watch this game, this March Madness.
You're listening to a Faster PC radio here, heard every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour right here on this station and stream live to our Facebook page. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, ready to answer your computer questions. So you know what? If you have questions, well, we can't answer them unless you ask them. Our number, if you want to have your computer questions answered, is 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. Also, you can type your questions into the comment section of our live Facebook video that's happening right now over at Facebook. You can go there, search for Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes, or you just go to our website, afasterpc.com, click on the link to listen to a Faster PC radio. We're here, we're ready to answer your computer questions, and we'll be right back to do that. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC. From the founding of our company, a Faster PC has provided our customers with quality service and computer products at competitive prices. We find that in the current economy, this is more important than ever. A Faster PC recently conducted a market survey and found that our prices are the least expensive in the area. Some of our competitors charge twice what we charge. Perhaps that's why more customers are turning to a Faster PC. We're helping our customers save money by repairing their computers rather than replacing them.
Now wait a minute, you mean a Faster PC saves customers money?
A Faster PC offers the most competitive prices for computer repair in our area.
Wait a minute, technicians that know what they're doing for less than the competition?
That's right. A Faster PC can handle anything from software installs, virus, spyware, and malware, and those annoying pop-ups, to QuickBooks, Manysoft, and SoftIn support, from wireless networks to hardware networks. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
Conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. Call 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
This is Brian Longworth, host of a Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now wait a minute, how could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute, technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, a Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to a Faster PC, or a Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Welcome back to a Faster PC Radio. I know you've been waiting, a whole few minutes for the next segment of today's show. If you've been waiting to give us a call so that you can get your computer question answered, well, now's a great time to give us a call. Give us a call. The number here at the studio is 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. Of course, if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to call and be on the radio. This is your opportunity, by the way, if you do want to be on the radio. But if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to be on the radio, you don't want people to hear what you say, then you can actually head over to our Facebook video. It's a live Facebook video going on right now. You can head over there. Just go to www.afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC Radio. That'll take you to our Facebook page. Or you can go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. You'll find our page. We have between 22 and 23,000 likes. You'll be able to actually get over there, scroll down on the page a little bit. You'll see the live video, and you can type your question into the comment section. Now, your question doesn't have to be on what we've been talking about. It can be on any topic as long as it's computer related. So head over there and you can be on the show, or just give us a call, 772-340-1590. We did also want to remind you that we have technicians standing by ready to resolve computer problems. Our number in the shop is 772-878-5978, and we are located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie. Again, the number is 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer and technical questions. And hey, that's what we're here for. And of course, in the shop, we're here ready to resolve computer problems. And you know what? The questions don't just have to be computer and technical. They could be streaming, which really would include technical also, but or cybersecurity. So anything computer or technology related, we can help you with that and answer those questions, and of course help you with that in our shop as well. Now, one of the things that I did want to just go over here, I wanted to actually show you. We'll go over a scenario of what happened recently with two of our customers. So we'll call this the tale of two customers, and you know, I know we've gone over this type of thing before, but because we still have customers really every week or almost every week, we have someone come into our shop that has fallen for a scam, and so this is something that definitely we want to help there. And do we have a caller? I see. Okay, we have George on the line. I saw you I was flipping through the screens, and I saw Cliff, and normally he doesn't turn his camera on unless there's a phone, and for whatever reason Zoom doesn't pop it up. So all right, George, welcome to a Faster PC Live Technical Support. How can we help you today?
Yeah, good morning, Ryan. I got a cloning question.
Okay.
My main I'm getting feedback. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, yes, I can hear you. Just keep talking. Sometimes that happens with the phone system, but we can hear you fine. You're not feeding back on this end. So try to focus on what you're saying, and then when you're not saying and I'm responding, then you can listen, but you don't have to listen to yourself.
Okay. On my main laptop, which is running Windows 10, and it's Intel i5 processor. There's nothing wrong with that, but I have a backup laptop that I don't use. It's just like in case the first one goes down. It's running Windows 8, and it's a Celeron processor. I'm wondering if I clone the hard drive from my main computer onto the backup, will the Windows operating system go along with that cloning procedure?
Yes, so this is really a great way to do it, and we even do this sometimes for people that have a system that is configured a certain way. Maybe it has specialized software that they don't want to lose, and they're replacing an old computer. We'll actually transfer the data from their old system to the drive on a new system, and it's pretty amazing that can be done. In the old days, it was very difficult to do that. You would have to find a system that was very similar, and then be able to move it over. But with Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 11, the operating system is very flexible, and if this hardware is very similar, it can just boot up without really installing drivers. But it has the ability to actually install drivers, and that allows the system to be able to boot. So in your case, you're actually making a clone of the main computer that you use, and you're wanting to copy that to a backup computer, and you can definitely do that. Now, there are maybe a few situations where you might run into a little bit of problems, and that's where like, let's say you had licensing for Microsoft Office or for an antivirus program. You could get some situations where it's a little bit confused, because it's running on different computers. You might even have to reactivate some of the software programs, and you may have to have a separate license to run it on certain programs on more than one computer. But you could clone. Now, what will happen when you clone? And cloning, we call it a data transfer, but it is a clone also. So it actually makes a clone image of your drive over to the other drive. What would happen when that happens is it does wipe out anything that's on the other drive. So if you had anything of importance, any data of importance, and sometimes we ask customers, hey, do you have any data? And they say no. Well, we've learned over the years that we need to just ask some additional questions, because not everyone really grasps what data is. So data is pictures. Data is Word documents, Excel documents, PDF documents, a copy of your tax return. Videos, music, different programs have data in them as well. If you're using Quicken or QuickBooks or Microsoft Money, you're going to have data in those programs. So any data that you have needs to be backed up from the computer that you're going to clone to, which is your backup computer that has the Windows Celeron process or Intel Celeron processor. So what'll happen after you do the clone is that drive may need to install drivers, but that process, so the first boot may take just a little bit longer, may take 5 to 30 minutes longer, maybe even an hour longer. Probably not an hour, but it could take a little bit longer, and you'll get up into Windows most likely. Most likely, Windows will already be activated. If not, you might have to work on getting it activated. We can help with that, because you do have I'm sure you have a legitimate license for Windows on your computer, and Microsoft did give away Windows 10 for people that had Windows 8 and 8.1. In fact, for a lot of customers, they forcibly upgraded you, and some people rolled it back to the previous, but just the fact that it installed gives you a permanent license that can run Windows 10 all the time from there on out. So that's an option that you do have. The new computer would then work, or the backup computer would then have all the data that your new computer has. Of course, one thing that you would have a situation of, any changes that you make to your existing computer would not automatically go over to the backup computer, unless if you had if you used a cloud storage solution like Microsoft's OneDrive or Google Drive, and that's where your data was, then when you made changes on the one computer, it would automatically come over to the other computer, and that's a convenient way of doing things. In fact, we've had some of our clients that are set up with OneDrive in the corporate world, and on one of them, not too long ago, the drive was very, very slow, and it was like, well, let's just replace this computer because this drive is excessively slow. The processor's not too quick either. In some cases we can do an SSD upgrade, but if the processor's not fast enough, then we say, well, maybe we won't do that. But anyway, we replaced the computer. I'd really thought, hey, you know what? I didn't really back up the data ahead of time, but the customer was using OneDrive. So when I installed Microsoft's 365 and I logged into the customer's OneDrive Microsoft account and synced up OneDrive, all of his data came over. It was pretty cool. It was really, really seamless, and it actually saved quite a bit of time. And in your case, if you're using OneDrive or again Google Drive, then you could actually have your files synced up. And I don't recall whether you mentioned that one of these computers is a laptop and one of them's a desktop. Is that the way it is?
They're both laptops.
They're both laptops. Okay. So, but if something ever happened to the one computer, you would be able to pick up with the other computer. Maybe even if you needed to bring the one computer into the shop for repair, you could continue using the other computer, and that would be very helpful. I know last month.
That's why I have the backup. I very rarely use it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you have, but if you need it, you want to have it there. Last month I had jury duty, and I was actually picked for a jury. I didn't think I would be picked, but I was picked for a jury, and as part of that jury duty, they told us, do not bring your computers. If you bring your computers, we'll take them away and we'll give them back to you at the end of the day. Well, I needed to use something during lunchtime, so what I did is I actually prepared another computer, and I put OneDrive on that so I would have access to my files if I needed them. And I took that computer in with me to and they even said don't even bring them, but the judge said we could. So I kind of said, well, even though the deputy said not to bring them, the judge said I can. So I'm going to do this just so I can, while I'm sitting there waiting for them to call us up, I could be doing something. I could be working on a client's system, and definitely I was doing that during lunch also. But I wanted to have my laptop available, and as it turned out, they did give us our stuff back for lunchtime most days. The only day they didn't do that was when the jury went into deliberation. But anyway, I had a system that I was using like that for backup for that week, and it can be very helpful to have that and to not have to have downtime. More and more people are dependent on their computers, and some of our customers don't use their computer very often, but we have a lot of customers that are doing online banking. Sometimes it's entertainment, maybe watching something or watching a video, something like that, and you can actually be able to take part in that and not miss out if there's something that happened with your primary computer. Maybe it needs to go in for repair or something like that. And of course the OneDrive provides an additional method of backup as well. Or again, Google Drive. Now we're talking about OneDrive, we're talking about Google Drive. This is Google Drive is provided by Google. It's Google's cloud storage. OneDrive is provided by Microsoft, and it's Microsoft's cloud storage. And what cloud storage is you can picture, the cloud is up above you. So your computer is on your LAN, your local area network. A cloud storage is actually on the internet. So Microsoft or Google or someone else has a server that they're making available to you and to others. And of course, they're making they have an account for you with a section of space that's available for you. And Microsoft will give you 5 gigabytes for free. Google will give you 15 gigabytes for free. After that, they both have plans where they can charge you additional storage. Microsoft, you can pay $2 a month for 100 gigabytes. Or if you have Microsoft 365, that includes 1 terabyte of storage. And certain versions of Microsoft 365 have even more than that. The version that I have has actually an unlimited amount of storage. And I have about 2.5 gigabytes of data in cloud storage. So anyway, this can be set up. We can help you set it up, and we can move any data that you have over to that OneDrive. We can also help make sure that you have a secure username and password, and that you're using MFA, which stands for multi-factor authentication, so that your data is protected and your account is protected from hackers. You don't want to let hackers get into your account and take over. And but this is definitely doable. If you need any help with it, we can help.
To a Faster PC radio heard on this station every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back for the final segment of today's show. Listen, if you want to get your computer questions answered and you haven't called in, now's your opportunity. In fact, this is your last opportunity coming up. 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. You can also head over to our Facebook page, and you can actually, from the Facebook page, you can type your computer questions into the comment section of the live video, and we'll cover them on today's show. But you know what? You've got to get over there right now, or give us a call, 772-340-1590, so we can answer your computer questions. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
This is Brian Longworth, host of A Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, A Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to A Faster PC, or A Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
From the founding of our company, A Faster PC has provided our customers with quality service and computer products at competitive prices. We find that in the current economy, this is more important than ever. A Faster PC recently conducted a market survey and found that our prices are the least expensive in the area. Some of our competitors charge twice what we charge. Perhaps that's why more customers are turning to A Faster PC. We're helping our customers save money by repairing their computers rather than replacing them.
Now, wait a minute. You mean A Faster PC saves customers money?
A Faster PC offers the most competitive prices for computer repair in our area.
Wait a minute. Technicians that know what they're doing for less than the competition?
That's right. A Faster PC can handle anything from software installs, virus, spyware, and malware, and those annoying pop-ups, to QuickBooks, Manysoft, and SoftIn support, from wireless networks to hardware networks. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
Conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. Call 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Welcome back to a Faster PC Radio. This is the last segment of today's show. We'd love to answer your computer questions, but if you don't call, we can't answer. Give us a call. The number to have your computer question answered is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, or you can hop on over to our Facebook page, A Faster PC, and actually from there, you can type your question into the comment section. So again, just a few more minutes to answer your questions. We did want to remind you also that not only can you ask your questions at the Facebook page or by calling 772-340-1590, but you can also watch the video as well. So some of the questions that I'm answering, as I answer those questions, I'll be able actually to show you the steps that you go through to resolve computer problems. And if you're not where you can watch it right now, that's fine. You can watch it at your convenience shortly after the show's over. It'll be up there on our Facebook page. You can get there one of two ways. Either go to our website, afasterpc.com. We have a link that says listen to a Faster PC radio. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook page, or go to Facebook and search for A Faster PC. We also wanted to remind you that in the shop we have technicians standing by today to work on computers and resolve computer problems. We're at 7190 South US 1, and our number in the office is 772-878-5978. And of course, we're here to answer your questions. Well, your computer questions, and we could answer other questions, but we're here specifically to answer computer questions. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your questions. So George did have a follow-up question. He was wanting to know if he can transfer data from the laptop, his current laptop, to the other laptop via a USB port. And really, you're not going to be able to do that. What you would need to do is either remove the hard drive from or SSD drive, whichever way it is, and the laptop that has the Celeron that you're going to be cloning to, connect it to the other laptop with a USB adapter, clone the drive over to the other drive, or you could actually have an external drive that you clone to, or make an image of that drive of your existing, your main computer, and then you could restore that image to your main drive, but you would have to boot from CD or DVD or USB from a media that has a program that has transfer capabilities. So you would have to do that. We can help you with that also if you can't figure that out, or if it's a little bit tricky. It can be tricky getting to the drive of the laptop. And we have had some customers. We have customers that can do it, and that are very proficient with it. We've even had, we've had men that can do it. We've had women that can do it. So it is doable. But we've also had mostly men that have tried and have actually damaged their computer quite a bit, where in some cases the computer was totally not usable because of the damage that was done when attempting to change out a drive themselves. So just you kind of want to gauge. And one of the things with a laptop or any computer, if you're having to force something, you're probably not doing it right. If you're having to apply quite a bit of force, you want to just back away, because at that point you're not doing something right, and you're probably going to break it. In most cases, when devices or components are removed, in most cases it's fairly easy to take it out. It's just knowing how to get the various screws apart, how things slide. Sometimes something will slide out or slide in or slide up or slide down, and part of it is knowing that, and part of it is just being able to figure that out so that you can actually remove the screws or clips without breaking the clips. So it can be tricky, but we can help you with that if you need help. One thing also we did want to go over, and I'll actually get ready here and to switch over to a full screen to be able to show you what I took from one of our customers from their screen. But we actually have situations where, and I mentioned this, we've gone over this many times, and I know some of the people listening are going to say, hey, why are you going over this again? You've already talked about this a lot of times. Well, we see it every week, almost every week at least. We see situations where people actually are browsing the web, something pops up on their screen that says your computer is infected or your computer is locked because we found suspicious activity. Call this number to take care of the problem. Quite often, what's on the screen, which is really an ad, it's not an official legitimate message. It's a message put up there by scammers. The people that you would call and speak to are the same group of people. It might not be, I'm sure the person you talk to is not going to be one of the ones that was in charge of infecting a site or infecting a server so that message, that malicious message would pop up. But it's his firm or her firm that did that to you. And so calling them is not the solution. But as many times and as often as we say it, we do have customers on a regular basis that do call the number. They trust the person on the phone because it says it's Microsoft or portrays that you're calling Microsoft support or Windows support. The people trust them. They let them into their computer. And then what happens is you have a lot of bad things that can happen. If they get into your computer, I guarantee you, if you saved passwords in your browser, they're going to know them within seconds of them getting into your computer. They also could do damage to your computer. They can lock your computer down, and they're going to try at least to sell you a maintenance program or a service contract so that they can help solve this quote-unquote problem. But realize there is no problem. They're the problem. They're the ones that created that image or that message is popping up on your screen. So this week, we actually did have a customer with one of these messages, and thankfully, rather than calling the number, she knew because she had called the number in the past, and we actually helped her out in the past, but she called a Faster PC at 772-878-5978, and we actually were able to log into her computer, and we were able to resolve the issue for her. So I'm going to switch over to a full screen. I'll show this on the screen for those that are actually checking out, or those that are browsing, that are on our stream. If you're not watching the stream, you can watch this at your convenience at our YouTube channel or our Facebook page, and we have links to both of those on our website at fasterpc.com. But what is on the screen, I'll verbally describe this for those that are listening on the radio. So what happens is basically when you go to various pages, there are ads that are displayed. And those ads are images, and those images can be infected. And the way they would become infected most of the time is that the server that is hosting that ad would be infected, and that infection would inject itself into the images. So then when an ad for, let's say, a lawnmower or a dress or whatever, it could be anything, it shows up. We've seen this happen, by the way, on major websites, major news websites. We've seen it happen even at the Microsoft Start page. If you open up Microsoft Edge, that first page that comes up is the start page. And so this ad comes up that's infected, or the file is infected. It launches a malicious script that, in this case, it pops up and there's a page, and the page says Microsoft in the background. It actually looks like a Microsoft page. And it's possible that, I don't know for sure yet whether this website was spoofed or whether a legitimate Microsoft website was actually infected in such a way that it displayed this information. But there actually is the Microsoft logo in the back and Microsoft, and you see various links in the background on the main page in the background for Microsoft 365, Microsoft Edge, and other items there. And then there's a pop-up above that you see the Microsoft Windows logo, and it says Windows, and then it starts to say security. But there's a pop-up above that as well. And that pop-up says, that gives the IP address, gives the location of the computer, the internet service provider, and it says access to this PC has been blocked for security reasons. Call Windows support, and you see Windows security, and there's a phone number. In the lower right, there's another pop-up that says call Microsoft, call support, and there's a phone number, and it says security toll free. Down below, there says call Windows support. There's a phone number, and then right at the bottom, it says call Windows support, and there's a phone number. There's also a pop-up over the page that has the IP address. It says you should contact us immediately so that our engineers can guide you through the removal process by phone. Your computer is disabled. Call Windows support. And again, thankfully, this customer had learned from her mistakes in the past, because in the past she called that number and she was scammed, and then she called us and we cleaned up the mess. But this time she called us before calling them and didn't call them, and so we were able to log into her system. We were able to get this message off of the screen. We were able to upgrade her security so that hopefully this doesn't happen in the future, and we were able to do all of this very quickly, and without her having to definitely call the number, spend a long time, because it does take a long time to working with these folks, and really they're scammers. They're I'm being generous when I call them folks. They're scammers or hackers, and they are trying to trick you out of your money. And some people that pay them, we've seen people paying $200, $300, as much as $700. We've even seen situations where they have convinced people that someone was trying to steal their money, and that to protect their money, they needed to transfer the money out of their bank account to another bank account. And we've had customers that have lost $13,000, $20,000, $40,000. So it can happen. It's not something that you want to have happen, and you want to protect yourself from this type of threat. Now, we do have basic browser protection that we offer. We also have advanced browser protection. And our basic browser protection blocks ads and malicious sites, and there's no cost for that basic browser protection. It's just our time in putting it on your computer. All of our managed services clients have that, by the way. If we've done remote support with you, we probably have installed basic browser protection on your system. And this protects against a lot of things. But in this case, this customer had basic browser protection, but it didn't protect them. So we have an additional plugin that is a paid plugin that provides an additional layer where it is actually analyzing every site you go to, and if it thinks that the site is bad, it will actually warn you. And if you proceed on, that page is not going to load on your computer. It'll load in a virtual environment to protect you. So if you're interested in any of that, our number is 772-878-5978.
And we're coming to the end of today's show, but if you've missed any part of this show, or just want to listen to it again or watch it again, because you can do that at our Facebook page and YouTube channel. You can not only hear the show, but also see the show. And when we've described and shown you how to resolve computer problems, you can actually see that and watch it over and over again at our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. You can get there by going to our website of fasterpc.com and clicking on the links. We're open today until 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 5. And next Saturday, we'll be open from 9 to 2. We want to invite you to listen to our church radio show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. here on WPSL. The title to tomorrow's sermon is A Love Worth Waiting For and Remaining Faithful To, Part 4. You can listen to other sermons on our church website, covenanttabernacle.com, or our church Facebook page, Covenant Tabernacle World Outreach Center. You can find a Faster PC's Facebook page and YouTube channel by searching for a Faster PC on Facebook and YouTube, or by going to our website and clicking on the links. While there, you can actually watch the show, not only hear the show, but also watch the show and see the steps that we go through to actually resolve computer problems. A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 on the east side of US 1, just north of Rio Mar. We're also on the web at www.afasterpc.com. Again, that's afasterpc.com. And you can reach us at 772-878-5978. Again, 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
Don't you know by now you need a faster PC?
This time of year, some people fast certain things, commonly red meat on Fridays. Jesus said that after his death, his disciples would fast, and he didn't limit it to a certain time of the year. Fasting on a regular basis can have a profound impact on your physical and spiritual life. Consider periodically fasting something and spending extra time praying and reading the Bible, and see the positive impacts on your life.
This is WPSL